touching and dropping my keyboard. All to get a chat bubble. What's up, guys? December 25th, Christmas Day. We are here. I don't know how many else are going to be here, but we're here. Why these autosaves are weird in this extended program. Speaking of which, I gotta get that going. Go inject myself. Sounds pretty bad. Attach fail. Make sure your antivirus is... There's no antivirus blocking my shit. Get out of here. What are you talking about? Since when? What's going on? Oh! Well, the game is running. Oh, here it is. I saw it. Give me that crap. Current threats. Well, it was working before. So why did you suddenly wake up? It had been working fine. Ah, frickin' Defender. Piss off. Well, we take action. Wait. Allowed threats. Ah, you shithead. I probably screwed that up now. God, dang things. Stupid thing. It hadn't. All it did before was give me a freaking window that popped up. Suddenly it's saying, oh, your antivirus is doing it. Well, your antivirus wasn't doing it the past few days, other than giving you a little bit of a prompt. Stupid thing. Well, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't use it. I like it. But it's not the end of the world. Hold on a second, guys. I gotta figure this out. Yeah, Merry Christmas. Okay. So now I gotta figure out... I probably just quarantined it or some stupid ass thing. Hang on a second here. I did have a problem with it. Oops, wrong one. I did have a problem with it at first. Okay, let's attach. Attach. I don't know what the antivirus is doing, to be quite honest, because it's not giving me a prompt anymore. I said to take care of the certain threats, which is probably a mistake. Okay, here. I think there's something in here that tells you how to do it. Probably not. I can't find it. There's a little setting or something. It was working fine yesterday. It's going in there nicely, and now stupid Windows decided to do something. I hate Microsoft with a passion. Okay, where's this? Okay, here we go. Threats found. Get details. Apps and browser control. Reputation. Jesus, Murphy. Protection history. Device performance and health. No. Device security. Oh, would you tell me what the hell you just did? Allow an app through firewall. Allow apps to communicate through Windows Defender firewall. Okay. Which is, what is it called again? Oh, it's called something else, right? Not even on the list. It's called Injector or some horse shit. I don't know. I ain't gonna play around with it right now. Screw it. Of course, I started at the wrong spot, but I'll go run to the coal mine, I guess. Hang on a second here. I wanted to get my second screen going here. My tin can. No, this looks ugly. Why isn't my channel showing? I can't believe they nerfed Betsy. Oh well. So, I guess I'm running. So my son was doing this while I was sleeping, so... And I had to go back to a previous save because... Well... I don't know what happened. Now, do I want to go this way or do I want to go... Yeah, I guess I'll go back up. I gotta figure out how to get the damn thing back in, but I ain't doing it right now. Waste my time. Oh, yeah. Gotta get into the voice channel at least. Oh, this is gonna take a ton of time to get up to the coal mine. Oh, man, I want that. Okay, what else can I do? Hey, Mark. I really don't want to... I really don't feel like going up there. Did I go to the coal mine? No, I didn't go to the coal mine. I went to the iron mine. Never mind. Iron mine's not too bad. I can handle that. Oh, I missed the teleporting already. Get a PC of some kind. It don't take much, I don't think. And those curves are ugly. It's okay. I haven't had any issues with them, so... At least not here. Yeah, it's fun. It's a lot of fun. Well, at least I was able to load my, the one train. Let's see here. Do I want to get smart and... go that way? Oh, yeah, let's do that. Go through a walk in the forest. What kind of rock face is that? Yeah, we'll see. Okay, I'm up to a plateau. So much for the plateau. It's kind of fun running across the land. Not to rescue everybody, but just to get your stuff again. But I let Emmett do some stuff because I was really tired last night, as you can probably tell if you were on. I didn't want to do anything. I just wanted to sleep. Nobody was on, so I was just like, yeah, I quickly became... Here, I got at least a plan today, so... This morning. I want to stay up... Ah, crap. I don't want to fall down there yet. You get a good night's sleep, suddenly you get a better outlook on things, so... Always nice to have. Although traditionally I'm a night person, just... I'm a night person and I'm tired. It's not a good combination. Okay. I see it. I don't want to lose it, though. I don't want to lose the height. I always wanted to run this way, along there. Coming back or some stupid thing, but... Never really got around to it. Maybe one day. Don't know. Otherwise, for now, works pretty good. Same with the East River sub joining in at the smelter. Oh, yeah, that's nice. So that's where it comes out. Cool. Alright. Let's get this thing turned around. Oops. Just check that again. Yeah, should be fine. I don't know what I did there, but whatever. Yeah, the injector was working fine. It wasn't until this morning. That was the first time it actually wouldn't allow it because of something going on. And I couldn't get into it, or I didn't know how to get into it. When I first tried it, it gave me some kind of warning or something, but it seems to update itself all the time, so I probably have to put that line in there. I go too far. Yeah, went too far. Oh, man. I got caught by a snowflake and thought it was the other way around. Gotta get it on this time? We'll see. Man, that should be interesting. Have I turned to 70 up here? I can't remember. I better take a look out here. Well, let's go this way. Actually, no. I don't know. I think I want to go the other way. I want to go the other way. Okay, you're not going the other way. Alright, fine. That's what I want. I want to see if it gives me a problem at the other end. It did. I think it did. Oh, yeah. Well, that's an interesting issue. We haven't had that issue yet. I think we don't normally bring the 70 up here. We bring the Eureka. That's the first time I had that issue. Alright. Let's bring it around the other way. I think we'll be okay now. If we're going the other way. Hopefully it'll find itself again. Which it probably won't, but I'm going to give it a try anyways. That's what I was afraid of. Because I saw that thing sticking out and I thought to myself, ooh, that was interesting. It's trying to roll off, huh? Yeah. Okay, it's gone. We tried. Yeah. Uh-oh. That don't look good. Bugger. So that's a problem with the 70, although I think it would have been fine had it still been on the track. Well, this is going to be interesting. Alright. Not as bad as I thought it was. Alright. First of all, I've got to get that thing out of there. Or is it even in there? Alright. Usually that sticks in, but... Alright. Yeah. That's okay. I don't mind that, actually. Oops. Really want a Y up here, too. So much quicker. We'll see about that. I don't know how much room I have, really. Okay. What do we got? Why? Oh. That was weird that it still allowed it. Should have got Emmett to do a caboose track for me. I don't mind the engine places, but I don't know. Probably don't need him that much. What the hell? What's going on? I thought I had that thing joined in. Oh boy. Would you stop? Or you're gonna derail at the other end. That was close. What the hell happened? Here, I'll put both of them on. Okay, there's nothing on going there, so what the hell? What did I do wrong? Yeah. Okay, let me just tug it a bit. I think we're good. Okay, I felt that go back. Still stretched. Yep. I think we're okay back here. I'll flick that switch too. It started moving. I can't remember when it started moving. Yeah. Alright. Oh, should have waited a second. Yeah, I'll definitely have to figure out how to get that injector back in. I do. There's a lot about it that I like, but at the same time, I kind of want to host without it and see if that helps people. But I've already helped. I've already used it once and there was issues. Reverser. Damn it. I think I'm going to start using Caboose for all trips. At least me personally. I'm not going to make it a rule or anything. People want to run without a Caboose, I don't care. Easier to identify the back of the train, and just an added realism. Doesn't have to be on every train. Like a log train going back and forth, I wouldn't bother with that. But although in theory you could. So without the injector, it's going to be harder to do the loading and unloading, but that's okay. It's not impossible. I gotta change my display system to quick timing out on that laptop, especially when it's powered in. Whoa. I didn't think it was that close. I honestly didn't think the sighting was that close. So much of me knowing my track, huh? Well, there goes the cordwood. Ooh, that could be a close one. Yeah, we'll try it anyways. Okay. Phew. Oh wow, I could get 4 in. Nice. Well, that's a bonus. Oh, can I? Says I am. Bonus. Yeah, that don't tell me. That's just doing its animation thing. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna load up. Raw irons are... Oh, raw irons are the one that we want anyways. The rails will come next. I don't know what we're at for rails anyways up there. We could be... We could be pretty close as it is. Let me get rid of this thing, since it doesn't want to attach, right? Yeah, screw you. I don't know why I was still running you. It's not its fault, but stupid Windows. But he tried to protect you. Everybody's trying to protect you. Let's see here. This is why I wanted to go to here. Let me see the updated. Crap. I didn't mean to do that. Never mind to do. Didn't mean to hit that. Okay. Whoops. Okay, where are we for, So that's fine. The smelter we're loading up now. The coal mine is the target now. Oh yeah. So the coal mine, I can bring up a 10 car. I could easily bring up a 10 car thing of rails, no problem. Despite the fact that I'm not going to have that. Um, the iron, yeah, I could bring it in the form of a yard, but it's just as easy to dump off. Whereas the coal mine, you gotta shift things around a bit. So this is why we're putting in yard here, and then eventually we're going to get a yard in here as well, so that we can bring loads of lumber. Well, lumbers and beams isn't so much, but the coal mine was very important. This isn't so bad. This you can load up from one area and still get the output. So I don't know if it's as necessary to have the yard at the iron mine as it is the coal mine. This one is one that I'm pushing for. It'll be the first one that I operate, other than what we're doing right now in the oil fields. The refinery is what it is. I mean, it's close enough to everything in the south, so I'm not worried about it. The oil field yard pretty much serves all these industries relatively close. Kind of like what the sawmill does with the logging camp and even the freight depot to some extent. So I can block trains at the sawmill, and be fine. I think that's how I want to do it. Now, what I'm looking at is the next train that I'm bringing up. I'm obviously going to bring the hoppers. Now, the hoppers do not have to go in that yard. And the more I think about it, the more I want to get it in here and store the hoppers down here as opposed to bringing them up to the other yard. My reasoning there, well, I mean, you got to bring the engine anyways. It's just bringing a train all the way. I don't know. I suppose they can all start and stop up there, so why not? I always had that track there for that. And that was another thing too, was cordwood. Well, if you have extra cordwood sitting around and but anyways, there's not too much room here anyways for much more. Because if I recall, we're against a rock face. I mean, it's not really... I mean, there's a rock face. Yeah, there's a rock face on both sides. And plus, it's going to be a curved yard, which is not fun. Just the way it is. So that's alright. Okay. What are we at for money? And I think we're loaded right now. No, it doesn't matter. I'm in my thing. I can't do it. Okay. Whoops, wrong one. Back we go, and why is my reverser on? I don't remember doing that, but probably just did it. Oops. Dum-dum. Dum-dum forgot to be the fireman. Let me stop here. Before I was yapping, I should have dealt with that. I love how you can hit it every time now. That's awesome. Very nice. Um, well, I can see the chat, so might as well go back to that since what I should have done was load it up while I was looking at this. What else we got? Lumber. That's the other thing. I've gotta change. My gut's telling me to load up some extra lumber and get it the hell out of there. But the beams aren't so bad right now. It's just I need to get lumber out. So in order to get lumber out, the best way... I've already got extra at the iron mine. I brought it up as some extra. Down south is a possibility, although I have cars down there for that. It's not that important right now because we don't have steel pipe. And we already have 7... We got 7 cars? I think... No, I think we have... Did I use up the ones? I guess I did. At the oil field. Yeah, I got crude oil sitting there. That can go. Which don't mean anything really in the grand scheme of things, other than you fill up the crude oil in, you're gonna get, well, see, then lumber you get 9 more. 9 more 2 ways will give you, no, it's gonna be 6. It'll be crude oil. No, yeah, there's your magic number right there. Problem was I never brought down a second car, so in theory I could service that as well, but I'm not gonna worry about that. Once I get to the depot, then I'll decide on some of that, but I gotta go through the sawmill first. I think it's important we keep that going for now, despite the fact weekends close. I want to have everything open back up for I think I was open Friday. I'm going to close Monday for Christmas, and at the not the sawmill, the depot. So there won't be any other sales, and then I'm going to readjust the numbers probably after that. So yeah, the next one I see happening is loading up the coal mine or bringing some beams. I'm going to start bringing cars up there. I'm going to shuttle the cars up there and then eventually get the switcher in there as well. And that should get things out. As far as the coal goes, we'll see about that. Bringing in an empty and bringing out the loads is should be a unit anyways. So at first it's going to be light power coming back, and then we'll see. Alright, enough talking, let's go. My son and I will probably go out, possibly for this afternoon. We'll see. I'll see what he wants to do. I want to get out of the house, despite the fact nothing being open, but... God, I gotta start doing saves myself. Couldn't see. That's my excuse. I couldn't see the brake handle, so I just went with it. Alright. Oh, what track are we in here? I guess we're in the first one. Alright.
Merry Christmas.
Hey Bob, how's it going?
It's going okay.
I got my program that didn't want to work today.
Did you just detach it before you logged out last time?
Yeah, no, it's it's the stupid. For some reason, Defender decided to say "screw you" today, although they didn't the other day. So I don't get it. And I think I had it deal with all threats, so now I don't know how to get Defender to work for it. It's a Defender issue, I know that. I don't know how to get around that. Do you have a Defender issue at all?
Well, I had to add the exception to the list of exceptions as they talked about in the YouTube video.
Where do you put that in there? That's like right into Defender, right?
Yeah. If you have Windows 10, you go
Mm-hmm.
into your settings and your firewall and stuff like that.
Okay, let me put the volume down. I just realized my volume. I thought my volume sounded high earlier. Okay, there we go. So if I so in Windows 10, where do I go? I go to
So first you go to settings.
settings if I can ever get to the window. I have so much crap open here. Oh, okay, there we go. So I go to what, the start menu settings.
Uh-huh.
Settings. All right.
Update and security.
Update and security. Da, ba, 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 ba. Right. Now where am I going? I'm going to Windows security, or I guess that's the Defender thing. Windows security. Virus threat
Yes.
protection.
Yeah. Windows security.
Okay, so now I'm going to what, the firewall and network protection, or virus and threat protection? Actions recommended, no actions needed. Yeah, I'm not too sure where to go to here. Virus and threat protection, firewall and network protection, maybe.
Yes, you want to go to virus and threat protection. That'll open up a new window.
Oh, okay. All right, all right. All right. See, current threats, it says none, and that's because I dealt with all of them, which I got a bad feeling that put it into quarantine too. But but I don't know how to.
So in that new Windows security.
Yeah, virus and threat protection's open. Yep.
Then you scroll down until you see exclusions.
Yeah, ransomware protection, virus and protection. Oh, I gotta go into security. Did you say? Security.
Windows security.
Windows security. I don't see it. I see scan options, allow threats, protection history. That's on current threats. Virus, manage settings. Virus and threat protection updates. No. I don't see it. That's where I lost you there.
Oh, manage settings, sorry.
Manage settings.
Virus and threat protection.
Okay, manage settings. Yep. Okay. Gotcha.
Now scroll down there, you'll see exclusion.
Exclusion. All right, add or remove exclusions. Add an exclusion. What am I doing? A folder or a process? I can't remember.
A folder.
Okay, a folder. And what the hell's the folder?
Well, you need to find your hidden folder called app data that's in your C users Sean folder.
Okay. Yeah, so I got like app data, local. Okay, so
app data, local, railroads, online, extender. You want to add that folder.
Railroads online extended. Select folder. Windows security, verified publisher, Microsoft Windows. Do you want to allow this app to make changes to this device? Yes. Okay. Now, let's see if I can get it to go again. Let's find it. It's kind of weird because the only time I put it to I pinned it to my desktop, the shortcut, and maybe that's why it started doing it, but maybe it didn't like it. Nah, it says it failed. Still saying attach failed.
Well, once you add the exclusion, then I think you need to exit out of everything. Railroads online and the extender, and then restart everything.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that right now then. Okay. Well, I'll try it again. I'll try it again later. Actually,
it'll work. It should work the next time.
let me go to the desktop for a second. Because I ran it from the desktop before, and it was fine. It's let me see if it gives me a problem from the desktop, like it's doing with the other ones. Because I added it to the taskbar, and I don't know if that is just coincidence or what. Well, we'll see. Da, 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 da. Wish I can run as administrator. Oh, I can. Let me try that. Yeah. Okay. I'll figure it out later. It's just being a pain in the ass. I just ran, well, yesterday I ran I just finished the iron ore run. So it's been updated again. Of course, because I'm not using the save. The autosave is doing weird stuff. I mean, it will corrupt a lot of times. I'm not a big fan of that.
Well, that's why the guy said to do it on multiple slots.
Well, I do.
That's why I suggested to do it on slots other than your main save. Just use the minis are going as a fail safe kind of deal until until it's proven itself.
Yeah.
Still do your 5-minute saves or your regular saves after we unload or move from business to business.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because what would happen is it would, which makes it interesting because now, like, I was just going to start, because I've been updating the map too, and it does it to Survivor Sean, but now I got, because if I do the save and I try to upload it with Minis work, it's going to put that dash whatever in there, but that's okay. Okay, I'm over at the sawmill. I'm going to pump these cars back in. Once I get the switch here. Oh, I've already done the switch. Alright. Cool. Kick them down and see what happens. Oh, another thing too is I brought the 70 up to the, you'll see the turntable is out of whack. I didn't bother doing anything else with it, but I had a re-rail anyways, so the turntable's not aligned right now. Didn't bother finishing it. I just re-railed the train after it screwed up. So what happens is I'll tell you in a second here. Just gotta get going. Ah, crap. I was going the wrong direction. Give me a second. I just want to concentrate on this one. Oh, here comes the cars right at me. Poink. But, yeah, I understand about the pilot, you have the pilot sticking out in that, but here's the problem, is if you turn it the one way, you end up clipping into the wood chip thing as you're going around. It's too close. So you have to turn it the other way, I think, and it'll be fine. Sure enough, I was on the turntable okay, and then I came around the one way because I was curious, and sure enough, it did it. So you have to go around only one way. But it's okay. Okay. Fit. Looks good on that end. Let's see the other end here. Do-do. All right. Those cars are back. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm going to save again. Yeah, it's a cool app, but I might hold off on it for a while. We'll see. I mean, other than teleporting up to the coal mine, a few other places, it's you guys can't do it anyway, so. But if you guys want to use it, I don't care. I don't think there's I doubt there's issues in between. I'll be curious to see now that I'm not running it if it's a server based causing an issue, but we had issues the other day too before I started running this, so I don't know. Could have been coincidence.
I had a lot of issues unloading cars on another server this morning.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
And even running away didn't help. And then I also had me and another guy were unloading cars, and they were dumping them on the other side of the track too.
Oh, okay. All right.
So I don't know. And I did have my railroad extender on.
Yeah. I don't know. Personally, I probably won't use it, despite the fact that I just made that change. Oh, we'll see. If it works, great. If it doesn't, I'm not going to mess around with it right now. I think what is genuinely will give you the save is forcing a save when you're outside the engine. I think when you're running, when the train is running, that's what could be causing the issues from at least the host trying to load everything up at the beginning. Because that's where the problem was. I would load everything up and it would just hang as it was loading. So I'd get from a server side. I don't know if you've seen it with the server side. What happens is you get that poink, and then everything is, you're pretty much put into the world. It says you've joined the world, and then very shortly after that, you're into the world, and everything's there. And that's for the server side. Obviously, the client's different. I've never experienced that, but I've heard about it. Here, you get that bang. The wheel keeps on spinning. You get a crosshair, and it's black, but the wheel's still spinning, so it never really gets out of that. And the hard drive is sort of flickering, but I don't know. I mean, it's flickering right now, so that don't mean anything. Okay, I want the 10 cars in the caboose.
So up here at the logging camp, the log train, which I fully loaded up, the link between the second and third car disappeared upon starting the server. And
Well,
4 of the log cars rolled down through the turntable and onto the snowy ground.
just keep in mind I didn't have the latest save either. So that could have something to do with it as well, but
Well, once I finished loading this log train, I didn't squish it up and put all the brakes on like I normally do, because you said that you thought that issue was fixed. I'm just letting you know I don't think it is.
at least not for the clients. Server, it doesn't matter. Clients, yeah, I guess so. But like I said, well, I don't know. I don't know if it did it and the pins weren't there. Because the pins were already you already had the pins there, so Be curious. I'd be curious to see what would happen if you took over a train that I had. That I ran, say for example, if we end up to the same place and see what happens. Now I wonder if it happens. Well, it doesn't. It's probably more of an issue with a grade, I would imagine, but I'm curious to see what I'm getting at here is I'm curious to see if the server, or sorry, the client. You know how you have the missing pins and all that other crap with just joining trains and stuff like that. I wonder if the client is no, but because I've taken over trains that people have had and I haven't had issues, so it must be the server deals with it better for some reason. The client, for some reason, doesn't. Because yeah, I do it all the time, and I don't squish it together, and I'm fine. But I'm a server, so you have those things flying out of the air and still loading. I first got delayed. There was, oh my god, there was this guy on there that was just being obnoxious, saying you shouldn't have to go to a third-party program, and then he would tell one guy the adults are talking and all this other stuff, and it's just like, guy's being a total dick. Well, no, I paid, and the moderators are in on this.
Railroads Online.
Yes.
This was in voice, or this was
Discord.
like chatting?
Discord chat. Railroads Online. I was in on it while I was getting some things ready, and I noticed it, and I thought, well, this is interesting.
The link between the second and third car was also non-functioning.
But as long as you squish it together, it's fine, you say?
Well, Mac and I never had a problem like this when we did squish them together, so I mean, whether you squish them together or not, I don't care, but I'm going to squish my trains together because
yeah, that's fine.
It works for me.
Yeah, and when you're at the yards or whatever, you just gotta...
And the third and fourth car is also non-functioning. So basically every car in this 5-car train is uncoupled right now.
Wow. And there's a bit of a grade up there, so... which doesn't help. Was I going to take over the other way? Hang on a second. I'm gonna add some fuel. Alright, what's the other stuff I wanted to do? Just thinking of taking some beams out of there. Well, that's an idea. So what are you up to now, right now?
Putting the logging train back together.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I'm going to grab some lumber and beams for the freight depot, I guess. That's going to drop way out of whack. Oh, wait a minute. I don't know about that. So that'd be 30 beams and... Yeah. But at least it'll get me down there. Okay.
Well, that was bizarre. I just saw links in the handbrake section of the car on
Ooh.
two cars, which every once in a while I'll see them, and I saw them just now.
Oh, yeah? Actually, I'm going to go with my original idea with the coal mine.
Maybe that's why they're having a trouble isolating this missing link bug, because it's intermittent.
Mm-hmm. So if I get 80...
Yep, confirmed. The fourth to fifth car was also uncoupled. So that's every car was uncoupled except the Betsy to the first car.
Wow. I should have 98 rails. That's not bad. I'll take it. Actually, why am I going that way for? That was dumb. What server was that you were on earlier? I didn't recognize the names.
Some guy named Sleepy Nico.
Sleepy Miko. Oh yeah. What the hell? I got a car I didn't unload. Ah, crap. Ah, shit. I was just popping by the hopper cars, and I just realized one was still loaded. Oops.
Oops.
Oops. Damn it. Ah, should I switch that out? No, I'm not doing it right now. We got enough down there. Screws up the coal trade. Ah, yeah. I'll have to deal with it eventually. It's either that or I dump 10 iron ore. I don't think the depot takes that stuff, but... Well, I was doing like 3 or 4 at a time, right? And it seemed like it was fine. Guess I wasn't paying enough attention. I'll go fish it out eventually when I take raw iron. Because I gotta fish out the raw iron in the yard here too, so I'll do a little switching up here.
Now, the cordwood train was not locked down with brakes, and none of its links are missing. Interesting.
I'm just wondering if it was it in motion by any chance? Because, like I said, I had to go back to an older save.
It was on the ground when I logged in, so
Okay.
I don't think I was driving anything.
No. Yeah, I would have popped you into the car or whatever. If that was the case. I'm ready for a save anytime you wanna. Not a big deal either. I can
Yep,
keep.
I'm on the ground.
Okay.
Safe.
All right. Now I do like the F2 button in that program to just point save it. Like that's really neat. The other thing too, what happens is, and I've seen this before, even before this program, I believe, is under certain saves, if people are running trains, you'll come to it, and all of a sudden you'll come to a train in a save, and the throttles are friggin' running, like the wheels are just spinning.
Yeah, I saw that in your stream the other day.
Yeah,
So you ran up to a Heisler and it was just spinning its wheels.
I don't have a Heisler.
Well, something.
Something. I don't have one of those. I know what you mean. One of those engines. I can't remember what engine it was, to be honest. 3 departing sawmill for smelter.
So can I go by the RTS spreadsheet that there's 74 logs in the pond?
Right. That's correct. As far as I know. I mean, that program was updating the count, so I would imagine it looked like everything else was right. So I would imagine yes, because there's some things that I could tell was increasing, like the logs
Well,
were.
you mentioned a previous save, so I didn't know when the Google spreadsheet was updated.
Oh, it wasn't that previous. It was only like 5 minutes earlier. It was where you were, so you had already done it. It was only 5 minutes earlier. 5 minutes earlier than the latest save. And in fact, I can tell you because Emmett was the one that was Emmett was up the one putting in buildings, because we have a few buildings now. So yeah, it was just me last night. So yeah, you're fine.
Okay, cool.
Everything is fine on that sheet except for I took out the iron mine, 100, so there's like 16 there or something now. And the smelter got, I guess, 90 of it. But it was enough to give me plenty to get my iron ore train here. In fact, I'm only going to get not iron ore. What the frig am I talking about? Yeah, raw iron. I think that's what I'm going to get. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going down to the smelter. I'll figure it out.
Just going for a Christmas Day joyride.
Maybe I'm going to grab rails. I don't know what I'm doing. We'll see. I'll do one or the other. I'll probably grab rails. Yeah, it was rails I was going to grab. That's right. Because there's going to be 98. I think there's going to be 98 rails. And I'm going to grab all 98 of them. Despite the fact that I have 10 cars. I'll be too short. But there's enough over there. I'm going to grab it down. Send it to the yard at the coal mine. And then... yeah, I don't really have an engine for that either, but should have towed one. Should have towed a new engine up there.
To be the coal mine switcher.
Yeah, next time. We gotta supply that yard anyways, so it'll keep saying there's demand up there, which is technically there is. Me chat is quiet. That second screen and a little bit at the beginning, but not much has happened since. Okay. Yeah, I may have to add add to my cars now that if we're gonna start doing that too. So I'll grab an engine when I grab some cars, possibly. Makes sense. Okay, let me start popping some goodies in. Guess I'm eating lunch here. No place to go today.
No, we used to go to, like the Plainsman on Highway 5 in Flamborough, or we'd go down to the Plain and Fancy off the QEW.
Oh yeah.
Christmas Day dinner. Both those places long gone.
Yeah.
A couple years we went to the Beacon
Oh yeah.
down there on the lake shore.
Well, that's still there.
Yep.
Well, I'm not doing rails. I'm doing raw iron, you dumbass. Oh well. I guess I'm doing a raw iron train. I don't know what I saw. But anyways. Whatever. Needs both of them. I was looking at it, I was like, oh no, this is raw iron, isn't it? They look similar, huh? Well, they look similar from afar until you start loading them, and then... If I'd known I was going to do that, I would have backed down. Instead, I'm going to be backing up. Yeah.
You just go to the other side of the car and unload them from there.
Well, hold on. So, how do you know you're gonna have that bug?
I don't until I dump one log on the wrong side of the track, and then I gotta stop unloading and then run to the other side and unload it.
Mm. So what do you do to test that? Just unload a log at a time, or?
Yeah, drag it down a little bit so it unloads the first log, and depending on which side it goes on,
Hmm.
let it keep unloading or swipe up to stop it from unloading.
That's strange. Well, at least we know it's not the server side because I'm not running that right now. And the connection should be fine. Should have nothing to do with it, really. I was a little concerned about that, too, despite, what they were saying about that. Let's see. Yeah, let's go back up. Back up in the yard and make some lunch. Make a sandwich.
I got 96 logs in the pond. I'm gonna leave Betsy and the log cars right there, and I'm over at the sawmill yard. I'm gonna make me some oatmeal, and I'll be back in a few minutes.
Roger that. Hey, Scott. Merry Christmas. What the hell? Did I screw up again? Yeah, I screwed up again. Alright. I was reading one switch, but I was reading the next switch. What the hell did I do? You know, every time I see this, it's so deceptive because I think of it as, oh yeah, everything's cool because you're on a straight line. Yeah, I saw you had an issue over on the Railroads Online chat. Um, okay, I'm gonna leave this here for a minute and let it stewed off. Crap, I'm on a switch line too, which really sucks. Actually, let's see if I can. I shouldn't have hit the brake so soon. I should have let it go back. Of course, it's not gonna get going now. Surprised I had two brakes off on that. I remember putting two, but maybe I did. I think what I'll do is I'll line that up in the yard in a second. I will put two brakes on now. Alright. Photo for the file. Should I? Should I? Sometimes that's dangerous. Can't be any more dangerous than anything else. Yeah, I'll line it up over here. Then we'll deal with it.
What's dangerous?
Oh, I derailed.
I see a locomotive in the ditch.
Yeah, I had the one switch against me here. It was kind of weird because I was looking down and I saw the yard switch that was against me, and I was getting ready to stop to line that up, and then I forgot about this one, which I've realigned since. But I'm gonna throw a save down real quick, grab myself some lunch before I fix this, and then we'll keep going. Yeah, Scott. I saw your issues with the ROX Defender. Yeah, that's weird, Scott. I can't explain it. Oh, I'll be back in a minute. Am I in your way now, Bob?
No, you're fine. Go make your lunch.
All right. I was thinking of throwing the engines over onto the yard track because I got nothing but yard tracks in front of me. I threw the brakes too soon. It was actually drifting back. Should have let it keep going back for a bit. What's the weather like in Hamilton? Rainy?
It's overcast, but it's not raining or snowing.
Oh, yeah. At some point I want to get out, but not right now. Not in any hurry. Last night I got into the mode. I just didn't feel like running. I was by myself, and I was tired, and I think I ran after 2 hours and let Emmett take over. He just put in all the buildings at different places. Alright, lunch is ready. I'll be right back. fix me.
Working on it.
Nice. What were you thinking about running next?
I don't know. I was just fixing your train first.
Oh yeah, I know that. Appreciate it. Good.
Where does this go into the ironworks?
Yeah, you can double up on this if you want. I'll make sure we I'll make sure I unload it for you. On the right side. No issues with the controls, I take it.
Not so far.
Well, that's the one thing I find is the I mean, the only thing I could think of is well, what's your ping at? If I can see it. Oh, there it is. Oh, you're only at 8. Yeah, 18, which is normal. Yeah, if you want to run this, I can go hide in the caboose and go down there with you, or we can keep running separate runs. Don't matter to me.
Yeah, you can hop on the caboose as it slides by.
Yeah, right. Sounds good. Took a while to get on board, but I'm here. Markers are on. There we go. I forgot to put them on earlier. Alright, time to throw some stuff in the stove here, just for the hell of it. Hoo-ah. You okay with the front end switches?
Yep, just flip to both.
I did that. I have no idea what the switches are like at the depot. Oh, this is going to be interesting. We could have an issue with the diamond. I saw a picture today, something with a caboose. Crossing the diamond. It may be a known issue.
Okay.
But I thought I had the caboose down there. Yeah, I had the caboose down there. It was fine. I don't know what the hell that's all about then.
Hey, you should have seen the janky railroad I was on earlier this morning.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it really makes you appreciate good track work.
Well, there's a lot that's Emmett's got good skills. I'm more get it down, and of course we could really make it look good with the ballast, but I'm okay with that. Ballast don't bug me. Kind of weird as you're running, the caboose kind of like shakes back and forth, like forward and backwards, every now and then. I don't know if that's a server thing, like just catching up to it or whatever. Doesn't bother me. It's just kind of like rattling around a little bit. The trees look smooth as they're going by. I'm not sure why Emmett put a thing there. I was sleeping when he did it, so figure I'll leave it. I know there's one at the oil field, and of course the one at the roundhouse area there.
Well, just like real railroads, they expand as they're needed,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes they're not the most optimized.
Yeah. Apparently the windows in those things open, not just the doors. Once we're getting past the diamond, I'll work my way up to the front. Like, we should be fine now. This track's pretty good.
it's cool that you can see how much fire you're putting in now.
Exactly.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's very nice.
And they seem to have fixed the hitbox area, so it doesn't
Oh
hurt
yeah.
anymore.
Oh, I can throw from way back there too. Apparently,
Yeah, I watched a guy on stream just throw it from. He picked it up in the tender, he turned around and he fired it in, and it all worked.
oh yeah. Oh, you got a switch against you. I'll get that. Oops. I fell. I forgot I can't walk on this board. Next switch is okay, but this one you need it. Okay, head. Do I got a board anywhere that I can stand on? Yeah, I do right at the center. I think. Oh, no, I don't. I'm thinking of the other engine. Yeah, well.
I know I've seen the mask in the Discord for more running boards on different locomotives.
Oh, yeah.
You know, or to make them solid so you can stand on them, right? The Betsy and the Porter have them on the front and the back, but they're transparent, so you can't stand on them.
Yeah.
Which the more solid they make the locomotive, the more you can get stuck in it, I guess. So.
Well, yeah, I suppose. But, yeah, I guess.
What's the whistle combo when you're approaching a diamond? Let the others know to get the fuck out of the way.
I don't know. I don't think there is one.
Somebody looked that up the other night about all the different whistle combinations. You know, the most common is the grade crossing, right?
There's grade crossing, three that goes back, one to stop, two to the front. You got you got one switch against you. The back one. First one's okay. Second one's against you. Okay, head. Got another one against you after that.
When we get up here, I'm just curious to see which ones I could unload. You can unload them. I'm just curious.
How will it tell you? What you mean, the marking on the one side or the other? You're okay.
Yeah, I just want to see which ones are going to give me issues. Which ones would have given me issues, you know?
Yeah, okay.
Because theoretically, this train was out of my field of view when you came into the yard. So that should theoretically be the same as me running away from it, right?
What's that again? Field of view.
When you pulled into the yard,
Mm-hmm.
I was in the yard waiting and you pulled in, so that should be the same as me running away from the train
Yeah.
to fix any unloading issues.
Okay, I'm on the panel now. About an engine length. Either that, I can go slow and keep her going. It's up to you. Half car, truck, and stop.
So that one it says I could unload.
Oh, okay. You should be able to unload up from either side. As far as I know. I think it's just a friggin' thing not showing up. Now, mind you, if it says you've been dumping them, like say for example, you start dumping it and it starts dumping on the other side, and then that's a definite issue. Is that what's happening?
It happens sometimes, yep.
Wow. Okay.
So the first one I could unload, second, third, and fourth I couldn't, fifth one I could.
You're gonna just keep getting it. I could probably unload this last one.
The rest of these are all okay.
Interesting. Is there an AB thing going on? Not really. The AB's the same. You got the of these first three,
yeah,
anyways.
I thought about that too in the past. I tried flipping cars around.
I don't know what's going on. That's just weird. Come ahead slowly.
Yeah, you could just dump them all now.
Yeah.
When I go slow.
Yeah, roger that.
And these are easy because there's only 3 of them on each one.
Mm-hmm.
The lumber's kind of tough because you got 6.
Yeah.
Or it's a little tougher.
I was able to do it. I was able to do it on my own though.
Cool.
Worked out nicely. With, of course, the help of the program. Scott was on my chat there. He was having the same issue. I saw him in the Discord, and developers were, and others were helping him out. But he had to reinstall to fix it. ROX for some reason, but you're good. Hopping in the caboose. Oh, my fire's out. I don't care. Go outside, get some fresh air. So yeah, we'll pop her around the Y, I guess.
Okey-dokey.
Either that or run backwards all the way. That's probably cheating. I mean, in such a small distance, maybe not, but it's always better to have the engineer in front whenever possible.
It's your train. I'm just the engineer.
Yeah, I think it's okay to have, like I said, when you're going back, but it's always better to have an engineer in front, if it's possible to Y. Or turn around. I was thinking about that even with the turntable. You got about, let's say, 6 cars or 8 cars maybe to a switch.
Tennessee and Wyoming guys in Hamilton had put the locomotive in the middle and have cars on both sides when they
Yeah.
did the belt line.
4 more. 2 more. 1 more. And anywhere there's good. Okay, back. Can't quite see this switch with all the trees. Yeah, I'll walk on this side for a second. Get a better field of view, maybe. Oh. The white doesn't blend in very well. Still looking.
It's against us.
It's against us? Okay, hang on. Coming. I see the other switch, which I'll throw the other way while I'm here. You must have had a better view from higher above. That's good there.
Well, I was using the extender to see it.
Ah, cheater.
Cheating.
Cheater. Got a conductor back here.
Cheating for the win.
Okay, come on back. You're all set.
Hey, I didn't switch it for you. I just told you it was against us.
Yeah, I know. I was using my eyes. I was walking. You're okay back. And we closed the, Evan and I had the light on, and we closed the barn doors up just to see if it was going to reflect on it, but it doesn't do that, the light. So there's no reflective cone right now. Which I didn't think there would be, but I was just curious. Be interesting to see this at different times of day and cloudy. Okay. Alright. You're good to go. Good to go to the next switch around the bend, I should say. I'll come ride with you. You got a better view of the switch than I do. I know it's against us, but whenever to stop. Or...
Yeah, it's definitely against us.
Oh yeah, for sure. Now if I could ride on the wood, that'd be nice. Yeah, you're already going faster than me. I should have waited. Here, I'll run up here. I'll pretend I didn't.
You hopped off too soon.
Yes, I did. Alright, coming to get it. Yeah, they need the hand signals and everything. That'd be really cool. Alright, you're good. Good for the depot yard. Top jump. Should be enough for to get you there.
Yep, should be plenty of things.
And that's what's cool about it is I can see exactly how much is in there. So I knew you were at 30 or whatever the hell it was percent. So I had a handful and grabbed one more and boom. Very nice addition. Yeah, I get into these little. It's kind of funny because this guy this morning, some things just get to me, and it's just like, oh yeah, well they're supposed to take criticism and all this other stuff. I'm like, there's criticism and constructive criticism. He called one guy a troll. Like,
I
come
like the kids that get on and say it's unplayable. Well, I'm going.
on. Yeah, I know. It's unplayable. Really. I've got I I got 400 some odd hours, even with the issues with the clients and all that other stuff. A good host should be able to, to help delegate that. And the way we're doing the coal mine now, that should really help delegate things, because really that should be something I handle. I mean, yeah, you guys can handle it, but chances are it may not work. At least not right now. To say it's unplayable, I mean, bullshit. Running a train and being able to, I mean, the links thing, I mean, the good thing about that is, one way or another, whether you can see the link or not, you will be able to work it. It's just a matter of getting the right combination.
Yeah, it's like playing with a Rubik's Cube in the
Yeah.
dark.
Yeah. Now, the unloading thing, that's a bit of an issue. But the thing is, walking away and getting back, most times will solve it. If you're really having a lot of issues, you could call for a save, get out of the program, like totally restart it, and that seems to solve it too. Or at least improve it. So yeah, there's issues, but
These other flat empty state cars going back to the
mm-hmm.
mill yard.
Yeah. Was there fully loaded lumber there, or was that just empties?
One track's empties with a caboose, and the other one's loaded.
Yeah, the empties are going back up. I'm not too sure why we left the caboose, but easier. I think what happened was he came into the yard with the caboose instead of setting it on the ladder, which, in order to pick up another train, you got to do that. But I don't know what happened. I can't remember exactly what was happening, but for some reason we didn't take the caboose back with us. It was just as easy to not bother. No biggie. But yeah, then there's lumber there, which, I mean, some of it we need down there. So in theory, I could bring some lumber in the south. Oh, I never thought of that. I should have. I should have stopped at the depot and grabbed a switcher. It's not urgent yet, anyways. So eventually I want to do the cold one. How much time you got this afternoon?
No, I don't have any pressing plans.
Yeah, neither do I. I wouldn't mind getting out, but I don't know. If it's cloudy and there's nowhere to go, really. And there's not that many trains running, I'm almost certain. My son's doing his thing, so... How's the overall wood supplies, Colin? Well, it looks pretty good at the moment. What about your water?
2,500. I think this one holds 6,000.
Yeah. Yeah, I've ran it a
So
few times.
where are we headed in here? And
You're headed right back into the yard track, I believe. Yes, Merry Christmas, Hopple. This will take you right back. Although, mind you, you got 10 cars, and you're gonna go right down. Yeah, the ladder. Um, Depends what you want to do. A lot to do still.
we could take some beam cars down to the freight depot yard.
There's also what else we got there? There's a few things we got for there. I don't know if we need such a big engine for that. We should switch over to something smaller. I mean, we can, just to save us some time. I don't know if it burns more or what.
It is hungry and thirsty. This one is a big locomotive.
Yeah, I'm doing something like that. That one wasn't so bad going down to the bottom, but do you want to run?
We'll all have to get in a locomotive beside each other and fire them up at the same time. See how fast they fire up. See how fast they eat and drink.
Yeah. Do you want to? Do you want to take? Do you want to take a full train load of beams for the coal mine?
We can.
Okay. Now the goofy thing is, well, there's a lot of things we could do because we got the yard there now. Just we have to supply it eventually if we're gonna use that yard. But then again, like just bringing beams in is not a big deal. It's more the rails. Beams. Right now, that'll give you 30. Ah. We should have grabbed the switcher while we were down there. I mean, it's not the end of the world. We can just leave that and then leave the cars there, get back with the caboose, and then... what else is there? Jesus. Iron ore I already ran. I got one extra car that's I brought down by accident. But that's got to be that whole yard's got to be switched again to get everything. Even the we're talking about the freight depot. We've got two raw iron cars, so I got to get two of those out of there. Like you said, beams. There's like 10 for the depot. I mean, we still got another, actually 2 days, because I'm going to have it closed on Monday for the depot, so we'll have time to switch that. Raw iron. Tools, it ain't happening until we get production going again. Oil barrel, there's an actual oil barrel sitting down there. Yeah, we could just drop a load of beams. Or we can throw them in. We can throw in what we got, and then just leave the rest of them there. Actually, it should suck it in. Now that I think about it. One more car. Half a car. Truck, and that's good. Yeah, because it should be processing while it sucks it in, I would imagine.
If it has some rails up there.
Oh, it does. Yeah, it's got some rails up there. So there's no sense using the yard until we need to use it, I suppose. Yeah, the rails. 1 second here. I'm just taking a look. This thing is so friggin' big now. Yeah, there's 28 rails up there.
Well, there's no sense using the yard unless you need it.
Exactly.
Unless there's going to be a dedicated yard master up there that you want to switch it.
Well, eventually,
But
yeah.
like you say, you got to tow the switcher up there
Yeah.
first.
So that's out of the question for now. But like I said, this will process. There's only going to be 4 cars it's going to do most of it anyways. So while we're feeding it, it should be processing. So by the time we're up there, we should be able to get everything in there. 1 car, half a car, and right there's good. Okay, ahead 2. One car, half. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Half now. Keep going. Half a car. I screwed up. Keep going. I was calling it out too soon. Yeah, you got half a car. Got a truck. You're okay there. Maybe. Did I screw up? Oh, I screwed up. I screwed up. Okay, okay, I had 1 car in a little bit. I don't know what the hell I was looking at. Half a car. Truck. You're good there. Okay, I had 2 cars. One car. Half a car. Should be good there. Okay, I had one car. Half a car. One truck. Think you should be good there. Okay, back three. Good to about 6 cars. Actually, belay that. Just keep coming back. We'll ride you through the yard.
It's a tight corner behind us to be pushing backwards with a loaded train.
Yeah. About 2 cars. Actually, no, never mind. You're okay. You'll go down the lead. It's okay. I have faith in our engineering. This is where we came out of the ladder? Guess so.
Um, no, we came up this way and then backed up this way.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna jump out to the
Well,
switch.
yeah,
You
we
look
came
fine.
up that ladder, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant. My eyes say it looks okay to me. I'm at the switch. When we get moving, there'll be switches against you at the smelter. I'll take care of your wood as soon as we flick this switch here. Okay, come on ahead. All aboard. Hui. Good to go. You're clear to the loading platform for now. I guess base jumping was allowed back then. I'm still walking, but...
Yeah, you don't want to run because that's unprototypical.
but base jumping's okay.
You just jumped off a 100-foot trestle with no parachute.
Oh, I had one. Base jumping.
You're funny.
Walking in the snow here.
So you want me to go through the loading docks?
Nah.
You switched it.
Nah, I'm switching it. You're on the main. I'm still walking, though.
I didn't realize you jumped off till you said base jumping was a thing back then.
I forget which side the switch is on. Oh, here you come. Left or right? Left or right? I think I got the right side. There we go. Your next switch is gonna be against you, just coming out of the smelter, until I get my ass over there. Yeah, I suppose the base jumping was a little unprototypical, but it felt like fun. Somebody had to do it once upon a time. I've heard all kinds of crazy stories about down at Seaway. Some of the old timers there talking about how they used to join up trains, like engines and cabooses, to get through the Seaway.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they used to.
Oh, and then they would all go through
They'd
en masse.
they'd all go through in mass. Like they'd only let one train out, so they kept it as a giant train.
Right. They're doing that in Louisville, at LaGrange in Louisville now, where they do the street running. The city wanted them to run less trains, so they just join them together.
You're all set.
They're twice as long, but there's half as many.
There you go.
So just be careful what you wish for scenarios.
Yep. Ooh. Made it. Now, I know they used to walk the moving trains.
Yeah, that's why they had walkways on top of the boxcars.
Yep. Although the lumber and a few other things would be interesting, but coal. Oh, nice. The lean thing works. Problem is, it only works the one direction. You know how you had the lean keys? They work
Yeah.
everywhere.
It should work the other way too.
They don't. Well, okay, yes, they do, but you got to turn your head around before you can lean. I never noticed that before. So, put it this way. If you're doing that and you're rotating, right? You can rotate fine, but then eventually you rotate. You got to hit the lean key again the other way. But I see what you mean. So you got to
Yeah, you
lean.
have to press it once to lean left, then you press it again to go center yourself, and then you press the other
Yeah,
one to lean
no,
right.
I get it now. I get it. I've never tried that. So I got the one, and then you know how you're rotating, and as you're panning, which is to me more natural, it centers back in to get rid of the lean. To me, the natural thing would be okay, lean, and then turn your head. But I guess you got to lean the other way. I suppose you would have to lean your shoulder the other way. You have to come back in and. Okay. I'll give that to them then. All right. Going by the switch. Du-du-du. 6 more.
Whoever
Yep. 2 more. One more. You should see Emmett's route. Okay. You're good. Come on back. Coming up to the switch now to come around. You're good. Keep her coming. You're all lined up.
Well, I gave her some regulator because we're going back uphill, but I still had her in forward.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've done that before. Many times.
So we started slowing down.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna jump off at the bridge here. Tail end's just crossing now. Two cars and engine. Tender's coming by now. And yeah, you're good there. Okay, head. I'm on. Check your fire. Give you a handful. Also, that whole thing with loading the fire while it's moving used to be an issue sometimes. It's not now.
Yeah, that's good. Well, with the firebox the size of Montana, it shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah. I think it's just, as long as you're pointed towards it, it doesn't matter which way you're throwing it. It still does the throwing mode. But before, it used to be the direction you were throwing, whether or not it was going to hit it, I think. And whether or not it hit the hitbox. Now it just dissipates, or whatever the hell it does. Okay, back in the cupola. Eat that. That's a fire. I'll come back up before you cross the river. Make sure you're topped up so you can keep her going. the hell did Mac get up on the top of that tower? Or the little light or whatever. Ah. Yeah, it is a nice view. Yeah, it's a pretty cool view. So you have to do a running jump off the wood to get up onto top of the caboose, and then you can get on top of the lantern light at the top.
All right.
And yeah, it's a pretty good view. Cupola's okay, but this is nice. You don't see the shaking as much from up here. See, the other thing I was just kind of brainstorming until they fix things is if I can get the program working again, we'll see how it goes. But if I can get it going again, my role could be, other than, running whatever I can, like short runs or loads and stuff like that, is to be able to be like a utility loader, unloader, because I can jump around to industry and industry to help you guys. So if you got a single run, say up to here, and you're having issues unloading, then all I have to do is teleport to the coal mine and boom.
Yep, handy for that.
Well, that's the thing, and then I don't mind as host to be able to do that, because then it gives me the ability also to switch those yards as well, because that's the best one to have to switch those yards. Like I said, I can jump around and be a utility conductor. You guys would go with whatever trains you have and whatever jobs, which makes sense. I'm basically representing multiple positions that are more or less needed. Like right now, I mean, obviously, yeah, this is a nice view, but at the same time, if I'm running, or whatever, is it more productive? I don't know. I think the single players are definitely, more productive. Not necessarily more fun. I'm coming back up. How are you on wood?
I start at 18. I should be able to make it the full
Okay. Well, I'll enjoy the views for now. Yeah, keep your eye on what do you call it? The one temperature, water temperature.
Yeah, once the water temperature starts dropping.
Well, even that you'll be okay, because the 18, the water, oh no, the fire temperature. Sorry, keep your eye on the fire temperature. I'm sorry. So that'll give you extra reservoir. I'll top you up once you get to the top. Just before you get to the thing. I don't know how the switches are up there with the yard and everything. I think you should be okay, but I'll have to keep an eye out. That's a cool shot. Oh yeah, I can read your temperature too when I get up front here. That's nice.
Oh yeah, the fire temperature of 330.
Yes. So I get the temperature and the percentage that's there. So I could basically ride it out until you get up to zero before you have to worry about boiler pressure.
Right.
I'd probably do it just before.
Which is how you conserve wood and not fill it up all the damn time.
Exactly.
Well, it'd be interesting to see how much further the fire drops once you throw wood in, because it's got to have time to recover, right?
Yeah, I usually put it in a little bit. I forget. I don't. I think it recovers instantaneously, to be honest. It's fairly simplified. Samet should have fixed this bad curve up here as well. I don't think we've had a train up since. You're at 237. One car. Actually, you can go slow. Keep her going slow for now. I'll keep an eye on the beam full the whatchamacallit. The processing level.
Well, like you said, you have 27 rails, so it'll eat those up pretty good.
Yeah, I want to see how fast it's eating it. So far, we're down to 6 beams, so I think it's doing pretty good. Yeah, we're down to 8 beam or 9 beams, so that's good. Keep her coming.
Just a creeper.
Yep, that's fine. We're at 11 now. 10. May have to hold for the last car. Yeah, we will. It's not far away, though. It's only like one off. Half car. Okay to stop. And we're like 1 beam away. There we go. Okay, you're okay to proceed. I'm heading on up to top your wood and deal with your switches. Well, your switches will be fine, but... You okay for water, I take it?
We had 2,500 at the bottom of the hill. Now we have 2,000.
Up to you.
Yeah, we'll fill her up later on when we need wood as well.
Yeah. Gonna top off your wood now. Your temperature is 56. Right. I guess I gotta go right to the back. Whee! Too busy paying attention to the wood. Oink.
Playing in the wood pile.
Okay, back for 20. Actually, maybe not 20. I don't know. Yeah, I guess this is the way you came out last time. That's right.
Well, it'd have to be at least 20 because I got to back up 10 from my train.
Yeah, I was thinking the switch.
Locomotive.
I was thinking the switch would be against us, but no, it won't. That's the only that switch, and then the one coming back out would be the only ones. Do you ever know with 2 trains coming back here all the time? Yeah, you're good. Tender coming. Engine. Yeah, that should be good. And switch is good ahead of you as well. You're okay to proceed. Yeah, got that switch, of course, on the other side. Did I jump off too soon? Probably. Oops. Here, I'll run. Again. Run! The old man needs his exercise. Okay. We're good to come back down. Guess what I was just thinking of?
What's that?
We've got a use for that connecting track at Three River. So, what I was thinking is head on into the smelter if you want. If you feel like seeing the scenery one more time.
I think when we get down, I'm gonna
Oh, okay.
take a break and get up and stretch and move around a bit.
Okay. Why don't you bring it into the smelter? Anyways, smelter loading track. Cause what I'm thinking, I'm not gonna do it right now. Anyways, I'm gonna save. I'm gonna do the same thing as you were doing. But and I'm having supper later on as well. Don't know how long that's gonna last. Maybe back at like 7 o'clock tonight or something like that. But if you go with the smelter, then you're not too far from the sawmill either. If you need to get back up there or wherever. But what I was thinking about doing is one of the trips that can be done here is load up all the iron, or the rails, I should say. And because you're facing the opposite direction coming down, now of course you got the Y, which is possible. But you can also back up, carefully, obviously. It's not too bad with the rails so much. I wouldn't do it with the others or anything else, but back up with the rails up to the junction, and then head straight forward. Go around the connector. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That way, that's the one use we have out of the connector. We haven't used it yet since I put it in.
Well, it would be also good if you were going from the iron mine to the coal mine, or the coal mine to the iron mine.
Yeah, I just can't think of anything that you would need to go. This is the problem. Is I've never really thought. Once I put it in, I was like, we really don't have anything that goes to the iron mine to the coal mine.
Right. Well, say if you took beams and lumber up to the iron mine, but
Hmm.
then you had a bunch of empties at the coal mine, you could go and pick them up there and bring them down.
Yeah, that's true.
You know,
Oh,
instead of
I
you coming
actually,
back empty from the iron ore mine.
yeah, yeah. And of course, this works too because then you're coming back instead of heading with an empty train all the way back. You've got the opportunity to double up, double back, and then take iron. It'd be kind of cool. Yeah, I think I'll take her easy, give myself something to do. What's the weather like?
It
Weather.
really is a winter wonderland with all this snow. It's kind of nice.
Yeah, it's all right. It's gonna get old quick with me. What do we got here? Ah, temperature 5, light rain. That sucks. Cloudy with drizzle, light rain. What's my radar looking at here? Oh yeah, we're surrounded by crap right now. You and I both. This morning wasn't too bad. You were in the clear. I guess I wasn't. Well, I was in the clear this morning for a tiny bit. Like late morning, and then looks like this afternoon we're getting crapped all over with stuff until it starts breaking up this evening, maybe. Fun. I knew it was going to rain today. I just wasn't too sure when.
And the kids got a snowy night before Christmas.
Yeah, good for them. I didn't mind snow and cold when I could tolerate it. Now, for me, it's just a nuisance. I used to like snowmobiling when I was younger. And tobogganing. Skiing, I did a little bit of that, but... At least I got newer shoes that should work well in the snow.
So somebody went and clear cutted every single tree on the map. I'm not sure how long it took them,
Yeah.
but then they made the map publicly available. I have a copy of it.
Mm-hmm.
When you're standing at the freight depot, you can actually see the sawmill, and you can also look down south to see the oil field. That's how flat it is from one to the other to the other.
Wow. How well does it run with all those trees gone?
There's no tracks on it yet. It was an experiment to see if it would run better or worse without the trees. Because without the trees, the information is actually in the save file, making it bigger, right? That
Course.
tree was cut down, that tree was cut down, that tree was cut down.
Yeah. But for
But the game doesn't have to render them then.
Exactly, yeah.
So which is better?
I don't know. Good question.
Oh, as we're going down here,
Mm-hmm.
look at the trees in front of you, and as you get closer to them, you can actually see the textures change on the trees. Now, someone told me then that when the trees get out of render distance, that they turn into flat trees. They're not 3D trees. And I can actually see the snow showing up on the tree as we get closer to each tree.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah, yeah. It could be an
can you see
LOD,
that?
too. Yeah. Yeah, it's about 3 cars away.
Yeah.
That could be an LOD. So, like, the level of detail gets better. I think they're 3D, though.
You think they're still 3D, the ones that are further out, like 5 and 6 cars away from us?
Maybe, maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah, it's hard to tell,
It's hard
right?
to tell, which is, if it's not 3D, good for them, but I mean, I see shadowing. I see shadowing beyond it.
True.
Do I see all of it, though?
And the stuff on the ground cover shows up as we get closer to it,
Yes.
like the garbage, the little twigs and
Yeah,
branches,
the ground cover's got LODs and stuff too.
which I never noticed before with the greenery, with the green map.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean. They really show up more.
Yeah, it looks like the parking lot of a drive-in after a weekend all-nighter.
Uh-huh.
Beer bottles and popcorn containers everywhere. Yeah, I'm out of wood, but I figured I would make it to this junction anyways.
373 degrees.
You got her.
Yeah, we'll see. If it starts getting below 100, let me know. I'm up front now anyways. I figured you'd be
Well,
getting
yeah,
low.
you're up front. You can put some in. I wasn't gonna mention it till
Yeah.
I figured we would make it.
Once we get close to the junction there, I'll do that. Oh, we've crossed. Did we cross? I guess we did cross, didn't we? Okay, well, I'll throw some in.
We always come up to this fast. I don't realize that we're here when we're here.
Oh, yeah. For sure. Yeah, downhill's a much easier. It's not bad though. It's only 2% coming down, and there's some 3% sections along the river actually. Not too long ones, but okay. I'm off the switch. Two more. Caboose coming. You're clear to come back to the junction. Yeah, Emmett and I looked at that YouTube trailer for Loco again on Steam. It's way too unprototypical, I guess is the term. But it's using the same some of the same methods.
Which guy is this you're looking at?
This is another game that's just come out that is uses the rails, but it's got more modern equipment in it. Trucks and a few other, like, I don't know, trucks or high railers.
Transport Fever 2?
No, it's called Loco.
Oh, okay. Never heard of it.
Yeah, it's Loco, all right. Or maybe it's called Locos or something. I don't know. Somebody posted on Train Sim, Survivor Sean. Here's a game for Survivor Sean as a joke, right? But the thing is, when I first saw it, I kind of said, "Yeah, there's some promise to it, or there's some potential." And I looked at it a second time. I thought, "Well, yeah, it's got a lot of work to do."
Well, they've got years of work to do on this one.
Oh yeah, for this alone, yeah. So Loco, I mean, yeah, they're even further behind. I mean, it just looked like a demolition derby, basically, of like the Amtrak train coming up to a curve and then flipping out. Some people get their kicks out of that shit. I like the fact that they derail, but I don't do it to. I don't play to derail trains.
Yeah, it's a pretty twisty section. You'd want to go really slow backing up with
Yes.
rails on this baby.
Yes. Okay, yeah, let's throw it into the yard up here. Once you get up to the switch, I'll jump out.
Slowing her down.
Alright, come on ahead. Looks like you got a switch in your favor. Whee!
Always nice to have at least one switch in my favor.
Yeah, that's all you need. Just line her up for the 2 here, and then we'll throw a save in. I think you'll be clear off the main line here. Ooh. Yeah, you're clear. You can stop her anytime. You're clear of the main, so. Yeah, you can get around you. Alright, I go find the snow. Or something. Is that snow? Snow, snow, snow. Alright. Very nice.
I'm on the ground.
Yipper, I'm here. Saving. Alright. So yeah, I'll be back at... Yeah, we'll go 7 o'clock tonight. Give some time for everything.
Are you gonna leave the server running or shut her down?
I can leave it running, but I should reboot it. I can leave it running. But I should reboot it.
I just didn't want to get stranded up here if you were gonna keep working before I got back, that's all.
Oh no, I don't think I'll... Well, yeah, who knows? Thing is, I have supper coming tonight. The ex is cooking, so I get to have supper down here with Emmett, I imagine, or something like that. Or I get to have supper at least. But I can certainly keep it running, or however you want to do it. You're not too far if you have to get up to the hill. I'm not going to run till 7. I don't think. I don't see why not. It's 5 hours. Yeah. I just don't know what time I'm having supper at. I could try for 6.
Okay, well, do whatever you like, and if I'm here and the train's here, cool, and if not, it's not.
Okay. Alright. Well, if not, I can, I'll be able to transport anyways. So I can always, clean up the yard or whatever. Or something like that. I think we'll try for, yeah. I think trying for 7 is good. 6, 7 o'clock, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't seen Emmett all day, so I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm at the mercy of the cooks.
At the worst, I have to transport to the
depot and
run up north. No big deal.
Yeah. All right. All right then. So we'll see you later tonight, and yeah, I'm gonna shut it down for now. Nobody else around.
Okay.
So.
Talk to you later.
Okay. See you later. Talk to you later. I think I hit leave session. Whoops. I didn't mean to hit community. Okay. So that's all for now. I'm going to grab a snack, update the sheets, and take it from there. And we'll be back tonight for 7 o'clock. Wish I could go for a walk, but I might go for a walk in the rain. It's not too bad. We'll see. Anyways, I think that's it for now. Discord. Get out of Discord. Whoops. Okay, yeah, I'll update the sheets offline and then maybe give it a reboot or whatever. Okay, guys. We'll see you. Hey, Mark. How's it going? And, oh, that's weird. My chat didn't update on the other side. It just says, the second last chat. I don't know what happened there. Anyways, that's all for now, guys. Have a good one. We'll talk to you later. Take care.